perfect cast. Where they going? They fucking home. Where the hell wants to be? There you go. What do we got? Knew there'd be some daggone crappie in here somewhere.
Going on, Steven Turner here, Returner Fishing. So I just kind of want to show y'all one of the easiest setups that you can use when fishing the spawn, and really all year round if you like to fish a little bit shallower, or even some deeper brush piles if you wanted to. But this is a simple slip cork setup. It's honestly, in my opinion, the best shallow water tactic that you can use for crappie fishing. So we're gonna set this up really quick. Get out here, we're gonna fish down the bank a little bit. I'm not sure if they're in this creek yet or not, but we're gonna find out today. But first off, you want to get some bobber stops. I like the rubber ones. You can use the string ones. I'm not a big fan of the string ones, but the rubber ones are very simple to use. You just stick it in the little hole and pull it off. So that leaves you with a bobber stop on your line. Pull that down a little bit. Now you can go to your local Walmart. I like cigar corks myself when I'm slip corking. You can pick these up for like $1.20 for a 3-pack at Walmart. Let's go ahead and open these. So it don't really matter what color we're going to use. I'm going to use the chartreuse yellow looking one. You just gotta put your line through the middle of it, thread it all the way through. Well, on these corks, you gotta take the little bobber thing out. You take both the black ends out, and you want to thread those on like this. All right, so we got that threaded on now. We've got the bobber stop and the two black things that come on the cork. So now we're gonna put our jig on. You know, it's whatever soft plastics you like using this time of year. I am going to use a paddle tail 1.5-inch Crappie Man jigs with a 1/64-ounce jig head. Now, by all means, use a heavier jig head. I love fishing smaller jig heads. That's just kind of that's just the way I love to fish. In my opinion, they stay in the strike zone longer. They're not as intimidating to the crappie. But we're going to tie a simple loop knot. Loop knot's going to give you the best action no matter where you're at in that water column. It's going to give the best presentation. So we're going to come through, pinch our line, wrap it around our fingers, make a hole. We're going to go through that hole 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This is a lot easier to do without the soft plastic. Now in your third passing, you're going to take the whole of your jig head, and you're going to grab the line and you're going to pull down until it gets right on that jig head. Then take your other hand and pop it off that jig head, just like that. And then you're going to pull it tight. And what that's going to do is leave you with a perfect loop. But doing that, your loop's not like this big, it's real tiny. And then we're going to go up probably 1/2 foot. We're going to put a really tiny split shot on, just to give it a little bit of weight. And then we add our cork back. So now this cork's got a line thread in it. So then you put the line through the cork in the little slot, and then you take your 2 black stoppers and put them back in the hole, and there you go. Simple slip bobber setup. It'll look like this when you're casting, and when it gets in that water, it'll go to whatever depth your bobber is. Now I've got this paired up on a ugly stick 7-footer crappie edition with a slab shaker Mr. Crappie reel, 4-pound test, vicious line, and we're ready to go. Simple as that, guys. Takes just a couple minutes to tie, and this will get you into those areas that you normally cannot cast and line, able to pop your cork and all that good stuff. So go try it out. Really simple setup. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button for me, and hopefully on the next video we'll be catching some out of this creek right here.